Dubai is a hub of mafia and smuggler. Mhm. Did I
Yeah.
not mention to you that 2020 that
Mm-hmm.
there was a Middle East guy that wanted to invest $10 million into the office in Conakry, the seller,
Mm-hmm.
and he hired a private helicopter just to inspect the mines of Mineral Consulting Group of Company. And the CEO was about to sign a contract. Mhm. And the investor says we will invest $10 million. And I was in the office on the other side because I have a client with me. And the CEO asked me, "What do you think, Mrs. Ford? Did you see that investor?" I said, "Yes, I saw it." And what the investor is saying? "Do you want to invest $10 million, but they're asking 70/30?" I said, "No." And he said to me, the CEO, "Why you said no?" I told him, "Don't you know that you are rich on natural resources? Don't you know that you have
Mm-hmm.
huge deposit of emeralds and gold and diamond into your into your gold mine? And this investor's asking 70%, and you are only 30%, and your company is run by your children. A minute you're gonna pass away, the investor will step in and your children will be gone away. Because that investor, he's going to control because he owns 70% and you're only 30%. And I told him, don't do that. If the investor want to invest, okay, 50/50. Yeah, I told my seller, if the
Yeah.
investor wanted to invest into gold mine, 50/50, fair is fair. Hmm. So the owner of the company didn't sign the contract because of me. Can you imagine that? Hmm.
Well, he saved.
I save him.
He saved his. He saved his children's future.
Yes. And this company, he has a lot of children because he has so many wives. They're Muslims. Yeah. I save him. Mm. Believe me, Ramis, a minute you're gonna mention my name to anyone, they are allergic of my name. I'm telling you.
Let them be allergic because you are lightning. You know, you are like a lighthouse for the seamen. You are like a giving the fruit, apple tree. That's why they are throwing the rock to get the apple.
Yeah. They are scared of
It is
me.
not easy. Yeah, I share just now one web page to you, dear sister, and it's a company in Dubai again, and they have a worldwide representative. One of them is Mr. Arnold Fikar, legal representative, Manila, Philippines. So you can check it out. This the company. I
Don't
don't know,
worry. Once
can
I'll
be
be
or not. Yeah.
next month because I just finished this the transaction. The buyer from
Hmm.
United Kingdom, and he registered his business. I guided him so that he would not be trapped in Dubai because he's just new. He
Yeah.
sent me all his
Yeah.
paperwork, and I told him, relax, and I'm gonna be with you. You travel, and I'll accompany you to Dubai. You need to ask who is your buyer to bring the gold from us to your buyer because you're a gold trader.
Yeah.
I told this buyer,
Yeah.
do not believe on buyers in Dubai because you might lose your gold. Hmm.
Uh, uh, they are not trading by themselves, or he will buy from us, and
Buying from
he will.
us. He's buying from
Yeah.
us. This is small gold trader, and he's going to resell it in Dubai. Right?
Okay. So not taken back to UK.
No, because UK is 20% importation tax. I told this buyer that before you're gonna bring the gold out of the country, I will accompany you to Dubai. And before that,
Hmm.
you need to know the background of your buyer.
Yeah,
Mhm. Because
that
if
is
you don't
important.
know the background of your buyer, and then you just sell it, he might disappear, and your gold will be stolen
Yeah.
from you. Yes.
Yeah.
So he is very
Well,
thankful, this buyer,
yeah. If it, yeah. Please go ahead.
This buyer is very thankful because he said, thank you for your assistance. And there was a Sierra Leone buyer dealing with Indian, right? And the
Mhm.
Indian traveled to Sierra Leone, and they promised that he's going to sign a long-term contract. That was 35 kilos. So the seller from Sierra Leone and the buyer, they flew together to Dubai. Okay? And he was being
Mhm.
distracted in the airport, this group of Indian. And he booked this seller from Sierra Leone. He was booked in the hotel. And because of the he was being distracted, he was given a soft drinks. So this poor African, he drinks the soft drink. He fall asleep in his room. And the and the metal box in his room was stolen by this Indian. Hmm.
Yeah, you mentioned this story previous to me. Yeah.
Yes. And then the seller returned to Sierra Leone. He lost the gold, and he reported it in Dubai. That Indian is not registered in Dubai. Mhm. The company is not registered. See, that's why I'm very strict. Dubai buyer,
Yeah.
if he cannot provide his business registration, I wouldn't believe it. I really wouldn't believe it. Yeah. Don't worry
Yeah.
if I'll travel to Africa next month. I will meet all the communication that you have. Believe me,
Mhm.
this buyer, this big company that you deal with, you were communicating. I can tell you right now, if this buyer, big company, to say to me, yeah, we are a buyer, bring the gold to us, we will pay after final assay. I'm going to tell you right now, Ramis. Good luck. See you. Thank you very much for our meeting. That's all I'm gonna do.
Yeah. No, that is what we can do. I'm sure some of them they know the how the gold trading is important from Africa and bringing to the United Arab Emirates, and they should be understand and respectful, especially when you talk with them and they understand you giving them nice margin and nice profit by with a good deal and discount, so they will open their mouth and it will water in their mouth because they will understand they will get with a good deal and they will make once when they turn to the bullion, they will multiply their profit. So unfortunately, that's how it is. We are not putting the rule. It's
Now the
the
people, the
country.
buyer in Dubai, we underestimate Africa because Africa has been savage, and most of the buyer in Dubai is small buyer. They travel to Africa and they were being cheated. I can understand that. Husband and wife, I know the wife. She was communicating with me, and her husband flew to Conakry, and he met the seller. And suddenly, when the wife showed me the picture
Mhm.
of the office of the seller, I told the wife, I know this seller. Yeah. So I called the seller because I have three different sellers in Conakry. And I called the
Mhm.
seller and I said to him, what happened? There was a gentleman from Dubai and the gold didn't arrive. And he said to me, the seller, well, Amina, they are using my license. I don't own the gold. They brought it to me. The owner of the gold is from Sigiri. So the buyer came to the office, okay, to the seller's office and taste the gold. And the owner of the gold say, okay, you pay taxes and we will ship the gold to Dubai. The gold didn't arrive. Hmm. And I told the seller, why the gold didn't arrive? Madam, the owner of the gold didn't give it to the buyer. I said, why? Because the owner of the gold wants the money in full. And I told this seller, you should advise the buyer and the owner of the gold that the owner of the gold is just only using your license and you need to explain it. And he was in the office. You should explain it. You know what the seller was saying to me? That's not my job. I
Mhm.
said, no, that is your job because the buyer
Yeah.
came to your office and pretending that you are the owner, but you are not the owner of the gold. The owner of the gold is from the Sigiri. They brought the gold to your office. You should explain it to the buyer that you cannot take the gold out of the country without payment, in full. Hmm. See?
Yeah, the buyer also doesn't know exactly this trading rules in Africa. He didn't also ask ownership certificate and as well as exportation license of the seller.
Yeah. So that is the reason why. And I said to the seller, your name has been tarnished. You should not do that. Hmm. You
Yeah,
see? There's a lot of problem if you are not really vigilant. Just this 3
yeah,
hours ago, I said to this broker, you let your buyer talk to Wilhelmina because if you don't allow me to talk to your buyer, you wouldn't get the gold. I'm telling you. And they're
yeah,
scared to let the buyer to talk to me. I said, why are you scared for? Because of your commission? Well, the buyer will pay you commission. We don't pay double commission, because when once we give the discount, there is no profit margin anymore. So you charge your buyer because I'm going to
yeah,
charge the buyer my travel cost and extra charges. Hmm. See, so these three
yeah,
brokers failed. Hmm.
yeah. I can understand your situation, dear sister. You see, it's a dirty money game, and you as a woman inside the circle of this man group, you are fighting against all of them because you defense in your rights. You know how to play the game, and they cannot betray you. They cannot cheat you. You have enough experience in the past. Now, these people, they cannot trust their buyer. Oh, if I give opportunity to my buyer and talk with this seller mandate lady, how I'm supposed to get my commission? And because they don't trust each other. If you do not trust, stay where you are. Stay back. You see, I
Exactly.
traveled 600 kilometers to Istanbul. I went with the manufacturing company office and I opened my camera and to the Australia 6,000 kilometers far away to distance because I trust the person in Australia and I don't know these people, but if they are real business people, they are the owner of the business, and I just try to connect them. That's how it is. They should be. If you do not trust yourself to be or to your buyer will betray you, stay where you are. That's how it is.
That's right. I agree on you. In fact, this broker, and they said, how could you give us guarantee? I can guarantee you. Come with me. I
You
will
should
take you to the
you should
office.
tell him. You just trust my word. Simply, if you will make a money, you just trust my word.
I I rejected them. Yeah, I told them,
Well,
guys, you
uh,
better find a job in your country. This is not your job. This is not for you. Yeah, I told them, this is not for you.
the yeah, the phone number which you give me, sister, I call, but I call how the verbal call to this number, but suddenly appear an old gent with the holding the kids. I believe it was the grandchild. He said it is not my number; it's wrong number. Even the name was not matched with him. Maybe
Oh
the one number is wrong. I believe.
no, I've given you. He communicated with me. You ask him to open his camera. Yeah.
Did you check the short video which I sent you? It is the same person.
No, I think no, because he said to me that he's going to talk to his father. Maybe his father answered the call because the person
Uh,
that I was talking, he's young. He's middle
mm,
40s. Maybe his father was answering
yeah,
the call. Yeah.
yeah, that's okay. So I just let you know. So I did, and I can do still the part. But under their, expectation, no one cannot bring the gold to the Dubai.
Nobody.
It's not happening, unfortunately.
Nobody. People say,
Yeah,
"Oh, bring it to Hong Kong, bring it to China. I want to buy 100 gram." They're fool. Chinese are very shrewd. Chinese are bargainer just like Indian. Bargain, bargain, bargain. Hmm. When I was in real
well,
estate, Ramis, it took me
mhm,
6 months to court my Chinese client. It took me 6 months.
mhm,
I invited them for for dinner and lunch because Chinese doesn't trust you. They have to observe you. So I learned from the Chinese way. You know, for six
Yeah.
months. That's the time he make a decision to list his property. His property worth 2 million. He give it to me, and we have a good dinner, and together with his wife and my husband. You know this Chinese? He said to my husband, "Your wife is very persistent. I like the way your wife dealing business." Yeah, I visited my client in his house. His properties is huge for development. And
Hmm.
suddenly, for 6 months, can you imagine that? You cannot convince Chinese right and there. The Chinese are meticulous, but I can read their their brain. Yeah, I can read it very easy. Hmm.
Yeah,
Ve-
they have a gambling mind. They're always gambling, you know. They are difficult. They check each detail carefully from floor to the rooftop.
yes, it's true.
So that is the way actually should be. But at the end, yes, as long as they are satisfied, you win in them.
It's true. There, I tell you,
Most,
everybody knows me when they look at on internet. Oh, I know this woman. Oh, I don't like this woman. Tough luck. Yeah.
well, it happens. It doesn't have to be someone like it or not. There are so many people who live in the same country, but they don't like their politicians and some of their local municipal, you know, people because they are not receiving good service from the government or local municipal, which they've been expecting as a citizen. So what we
Mm,
can do? So
that's right.
yeah,
Well, if they don't meet the criteria, that is their loss. They are
yeah,
buying gold. They are looking for gold. Well, if you don't convince Wilhelmina, you would not get gold from us. By the way, Ramis, the price of gold is bounce back again. The price of gold now is
yeah,
65, almost 66.
yeah.
Hang on, I'm gonna go to the
Sixty-five
world.
thousand,
Just a moment, I'm gonna
sixty-five
go.
thousand.
Just a moment, I'm gonna go to the world market. Just bear with me. Okay. It's a 2041.3 an ounce in dollar term is 65,620.59 today, February 1st. Yes. Mm,
Yeah.
that is the price. Out of 65,620.59 less 8% tax included. Mm, so that's the thing. So anyway, I'm just chatting with you. I just want to inform you that I rejected the three joker broker, one from India, one from Dublin, and one from UK. Mm,
Well, that is the way, unfortunately, because you are protecting your position, you're protecting the mining company in Africa. That's how it is, unfortunately.
that's
But
right.
that's okay. Sooner or later, we will get some, I'm sure, because the year 2024, there will be huge demand on the gold, especially by the refinery side.
It's huge. It's huge, really. Those small trader, they are not going to get because they are just a bunch of time waster. Yeah,
Yeah, that's why I don't like to even deal anymore with these small jewelry manufacturer, etc. The best way is if you grab one gold refinery company, that is enough forever. If you sell a couple of tons and round up the
I'll tell
contract
you the
yearly,
requirement of the refinery so that you will also understand. The refinery will require the seller mining license, an export license, and the proof of product. Now, there was a couple, I think 3 years ago, and he tried to sell the gold to Emirates Refinery. Mhm.
mhm,
And they are from India. They open a company in Dubai. So
okay,
they're supposed to buy gold from us. And I told them I cannot release my seller mining license
information.
until
Hmm.
you sign a contract with us because that refinery will ask you where the gold coming from. So when you gonna resell the gold to Emirates, or you bring to Emirates to refine, the Emirates will not accept the gold unless the Emirates will see where the gold coming from. And the Emirates will receive the export deliberation. So this husband and wife, they want to cut corner. Mhm. So we have a video call, right? They have a very
Mm-hmm.
sophisticated office. So I give them an opportunity. I trust them. When they get all the information, they go behind our
Mm-hmm.
back. Mhm.
Yeah.
They go behind our back,
Clever.
and they were using our license to show to the Emirates that they are going to bring gold. They buy the gold to other cheapest offer. That is very
Hmm.
shrewd and deceitful. Since then, I would not release SKR. I would not release mining license. I would not release the company profile unless I see the business registration, importation license, passport copy, and the
Proof
proof
of
of
fund.
fund from the buyer.
Yeah.
Then I will release everything. Yes,
Yeah. And respectful gold buyer, they all understand and they respect the decision because it is a gold business. It is not buying a kilo of tomato or potato.
exactly. So there, Indians are very shrewd. Indians are very, very
Cynical.
bargainer.
Yeah. Not bargainer, cynical. Like they like to do behind the people business. They want to do shortcut. They don't want to, what they promise to give the people. They even cheat their own people. I know them.
Yeah, my seller doesn't like to deal with Indians. Really, one
Yeah, he
Indian.
said he told this Indian buyer, take your money and go. He
That's
said,
right.
good,
I was in the
good
office. I
answer.
was in the office. Indian was sent out of the office. I was in the office. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So that's the
yeah,
reason.
that's okay. That's okay, sister. And you will be guided this new beginning, this UK young fellow. You can do some consultation, and he can pay you some
He's willing to pay
extra.
my charges. He's
Yeah,
willing to pay my extra
yeah,
service because
yeah,
he needs my assistant, and he has an investor,
yeah,
his friend.
definitely.
His friend will
Yeah,
invest into his company, and I told him, I'm gonna be with you from the beginning to the end. When you bring the gold, I will be with you in Dubai so that I could assist you. He's willing to pay my extra service. He's willing. That is the real
yeah.
buyer.
You can help and successfully set up his business in Dubai so that he can make a contract with the gold refineries and he can deliver it them so they can understand easily. He can move around in
He
Dubai
has the license
without
already.
having any issue.
No, he has already the
Yeah,
license. He sent it to me. He has a
yeah.
license and a gold metal certificate, right? He has already, just a moment. Okay, he
Yeah,
sent
he
me his
should be
passport
already.
copy.
Yeah, he should be already in Dubai checking the gold refineries. What is the their buying terms and conditions, the raw gold bars from Africa countries, and in how many days they can pay his gold money back to his bank account, etc. He can check all the terms and conditions with the gold refinery.
Yes, he said that he's going to open a bank account in Dubai. I said, relax, just open a bank account because once I send you the contract, you have to bring that to your bank manager that you are going to buy the valued goods because your bank manager will question why are you going to transfer money in Africa because Africa has been tarnished by gold laundering and money laundering. Yes.
No, he will do first from UK, transfer into the United Arab Emirates to the Dubai, and after then, because he is dealing with the gold trading business, so bank
No,
manager
that's
will
different.
automatically, yeah,
No, he has to
yeah,
open a bank account. He's going to transfer the money into Dubai's bank account.
yes, I agree, but there is no single penny right now in United Arab Emirates because all his asset in UK. First, he will open company and which I believe he opened already, as well as the alongs the company with the bank account in Dubai and transferring his capital, his cash
No, he
from
has already
UK
a
to
company in
Dubai.
Dubai. He has already.
Ah, okay,
He has already a
yeah,
company in Dubai. The only thing
yeah,
that
as
he's
long
going
as
to
he
bank
open, yeah.
account. Yeah, he has already.
Yeah, as long, yeah, that is the requirement from the United Arab Emirates. As long as you open company, you should put some certain amount of cash in the bank
Yes,
deposit.
he's going to
Yeah.
transfer money. That's why he's going to fly to Dubai, and then he gonna ask me to come to Dubai with me. Then we will fly
Hmm.
to Conakry, Guinea. Yes, he wanted
Yeah.
Conakry, Guinea
So,
because Dubai and Conakry there's a direct flight to Emirates. Yes,
mhm, yeah, easy for him, and he will be on the safe and good hand by your help.
yes. But I told
Yeah.
him if you can afford my services, yeah, guaranteed you will get the gold. Guaranteed. But if you cannot afford my
Yeah.
services, I cannot guarantee you will get the gold.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Finally, he's starting with a small amount, so you can make him understand he will recover this money soon.
He's going to start ten
When he
kilos,
start,
he said. 10 kilos.
yeah, and he will increase this capacity monthly. If you make a 2 or 3 trip to the Africa, he will increase the capacity.
Yes, he told me that. Yeah. His
Yeah,
friend is the investors from United States. It's just, he's
yeah,
buy and sell. It's okay. I told him, that is fine. That is your business.
yeah,
But I will guide you. And I asked him,
yeah,
can you afford my services, my extra? He said, by all means, I don't mind to spend money. He said to me,
yeah,
I am spending money to make money, Mrs. Ford. That is nice to hear.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. He is a clever and open-minded young businessman. That is very good, and
yeah.
he has two biggest advantages working with you. First, he will be safe and secure, and secondly, he will not lose any single penny as long as he listens you.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. He will not be damaged by some others.
Yeah. But some buyer once,
Yeah.
there was a buyer that he got the gold, right? Second
Hmm.
shipment, he didn't bother to coordinate with me. So he contacted my seller, and the gold second shipment, there was an issue. And
Well,
this buyer come back to me, and I told him, you did not tell me. I told you that in the beginning. It doesn't matter. On second shipment, you need to coordinate with me so that I could inform the head
yeah,
office. He just flew
yeah.
to Conakry and deal with my seller. I told him, well, that's it. Yeah. And
You get the katanga.
he is Kakanga. Yeah, Wilhelmina, can you help me? I said no because you betrayed my
You are
trust.
on the ground.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
on the ground.
you are on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See,
amazing people.
some buyers are tricky,
Amazing.
some buyers are greedy. Buyers and sellers also greedy. Hmm.
It is nothing, you in your such age, you are traveling how much 1,000 kilometers from your home. You live in your home. You come in and you are trying to help the people, and they don't understand and appreciate such a help. It's nonsense.
They're crook.
Nonsense.
They're really
Yeah,
crook. Buyers
exactly.
are crook and sellers also crook. Hmm.
Well, focus on the companies. Companies, not individual, but companies. They're always good to work. I
That's
don't
why
know if you have.
I don't want to deal
Yeah,
anymore chain of joker broker because just few hours ago, three of them reject. There's so many terms and conditions. Escrow, LC, CIF. I told him, guys, find another job in your country. This is not for you.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's it. How happened.
After sometimes if you have the chance, you can check your email, etc. And I send you this last.
I
Yeah,
did. In my, I was being alerted on my phone. Yes, but wait until
yeah. The
I travel, and you inform them that Mrs. Ford is arriving in Dubai, but I only stay for few nights just to meet the buyer. Okay, because I'm going to take him to to Africa with me if he's willing, because most of the buyer in Dubai, they're scared. Why they're scared? They lose money. Yeah, they lose money because they pay taxes only and the gold didn't arrive. Just like this American guy. I advise this American guy, don't believe on those seller offer you cheap price. He went to Kampala and he was been stranded in Dubai and he was been in Calabos. I sent him $450 just to help him. Now he's back in United States. Yeah.
Mm.
He think that he can make money in gold. You can make money if you have the capital. Yeah.
Yeah,
If you don't have a capital, you cannot make money. You're just wasting time. Lucky that I'm
yeah,
very kind and generous. I welcome him to Holiday Inn to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yeah.
yes.
Nobody will feed that stranger, but I feel sorry. Mm.
Well, you have a merciful heart. That is why.
He said he gonna pay me back, and until now he gonna didn't pay. He didn't pay me. Another Filipino went to Nairobi. He stranded for 12 months. She asked me for money. I did send her money. She said she's gonna pay me. Now she's in Dubai. I don't know what she's doing in Dubai. Maybe she's selling her flesh. I always
Well,
say her on TikTok and Facebook. Mm.
unfortunately, there are many type of people around our karma. We are leaving them like a bunch of in the same basket. We are leaving them together.
Yeah. This tall
The,
joker tall joker broker. This is not for you if you don't know your buyer really. Mm. Because I'm very
yeah,
strict. I'm very strict. Nobody wants to deal with me. Nobody likes me. Only the real seller and the real buyer will likes me. But the small gold buyer, they're scared. They're scared to pay my extra services. That is the problem. They don't have the money if they're scared to pay. If I am the buyer today, Ramesh, I don't mind spending money because I can guarantee that I
yeah,
can deliver the services. Hmm. So
yeah.
that's it.
Can you imagine this? The video which you sent me, that this Middle East rich businessman coming and buying 2.5 tons of gold. So people, they are confident. They know the business. They appreciate the people of service. God knows who was helping them to meet with your mining this seller in Conakry. Someone helped them. So the guy, the businessman, he consider and he appreciate the people's service and he pick up 2.5 tons of gold. That's how it
Yes.
is.
You saw that video that I
Yeah.
sold 2.5 tons?
Yeah, can you
Yeah.
imagine such a wealthy and good business people? That is a matter of course, luck
Yeah.
sometimes.
And that during the inspections of the gold, there were three military with guns. Yeah.
Yeah, they are
Close the.
security officer, and
Yeah. I think you saw that on video. Yeah.
yeah, I have seen the export manager, and with the local dress, I believe he was the mining company owner.
Well, the man that have a long sleeve is the son, the eldest son,
Yeah,
that kill himself because of stress. Yeah.
unfortunately, dear sister, it's all about management of the human mind, people, and in the right time, in the right place. Well, year 2024, it's a fresh beginning. We don't have 100 years contract to live. Whatever we are doing, let's make it in the maximum level, and rest. Whatever it will happen by itself. So let's
Exactly.
at least success and enjoy rest of the life. You have done it. Well, I have been there, but I drop it now. I'm trying to rise up again.
Well, in real estate speaking, if you don't make a
Yeah.
sell, it says the rain will come, the rainbow will come. I remember my sales manager when I introduced this shopping center display to sell house and land
Hmm.
package in Southside. Sometimes you
Yeah.
are depressed. You know, my sales manager says, Willie, cheer up.
Hmm.
The rainbow will come. Don't worry.
Yeah.
And I told him, no, I'm okay. I'm just tired. You know, And then the sales manager loves me because I was the one who introduced the shopping center display. And I'm the one who introduced this as well, to introduce to the global domain, to the global audience,
Market.
that that
Yeah,
we are here to do business. You're lucky to meet me, Ramesh. You're lucky because you will not meet
yes,
this kind of person that live, everything was laid out, what necessary requirement that the buyer needs. You are just lucky to have me. I'm telling you.
yeah. I'm always, yes, I'm always grateful for this to you, my dear sister. You are guiding me, you are teaching me, and you trust and you take me inside your team. That is why I'm very happy with myself and very proud, and I'm so grateful to you.
One day you will find a buyer. Don't worry.
Yes,
Don't be
let's work
disappointed.
on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's work on it. Unfortunately, Turkey is for the couple maybe years we lost the market because stupid government. They have a couple of years in the political residency. So if they turn back, believe me, a lot of Turkish manufacturers they need to import gold.
Uh-huh. Oh well.
Yeah,
They
I'm
will
reading
come.
from the Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, even the Jewelry Association member, board member, he has a jewelry manufacturing company. He's an Armenian Turkish. Long time he is living in this country. And he said, I received his messages. If you are a manufacturer, let's say annually 1 ton, 1,000 kilogram, if you are recycling, they allow them bring as import only 16 kilogram of gold, and they have to make a recycle. They have to turn the jewelry product in 3 months, and they have to export it. Who can bother themselves for this rush? Forget about it. But previously it was better, free, any number you want. They can do import. You see that this guy in Istanbul, I met my first interview. Now they can be regret for themselves because they refuse our service. Now already maybe 100, 200, 300 kilogram gold they bought and they increase their company capital. Now they can be regret for their stupidity.
Well, they only think about profit.
Selfish.
They don't
Yeah,
think about long term. They only think about short term. That is wrong.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They understand, but I'm sure 100% they missed the opportunity.
I have all the ingredients, but the buyer are scared. I'm a woman, travel to Africa without security guard. I'm safe. Hmm. Once you're gonna
Well,
be
it is not a
once you're gonna be invited by the company, you are safe. You will be given a driver. Yeah, you're gonna be safe.
yeah, yeah,
Wilhelmina is gonna be with the buyer. Yeah, so that
yeah.
is how it works. But anyway, nice talking to you, Ramis. And the price of gold has rise again. So we will see how it goes because there was a prediction that the gold will turn to 2,400 per ounce or 2,500 per ounce. Could be in dollar term, could be 70 to $80,000 per kilo. Could be.
Yeah, they are expecting. I share one share today in my Facebook page ad, and according to also World Bank, they are expecting so much demand on the gold in
Yes.
2024.
Only the big spender can afford, but the small spender like joker buyer, fake buyers, they're just asking
Yeah,
escrow, LC, standard letter of credit. They have a deficiency of cash flow. Yeah.
yeah. Let's get some big fish, sister. We need the big fish, not the small lake fish.
All right. Anyway,
Thanks a
nice
lot.
talking to you,
Thank you.
Ramesh. Nice talking to you.
Pleasure always, my sister. Have a good evening and get rest.
All right.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Good evening, everyone. I just finished having a conference with Ramesh. I'm mentoring him, and he's from Turkish. I will update again the gold price. Now the gold price today is 2,041.42. In dollars term is 65,633.34. Please visit on the world market www.goldprice.org. You will see the movement of the gold. Or visit on my Facebook platform, time to time I updated the price of the gold. Our selling price, list 8% tax included. Thank you very much. Have a pleasant good evening.